afternoon or whatever the case may be. We got a little project this morning, and I just want to show you what I'm doing. See this here? That's the inside part of a vise. Not the... I got a Craftsman vise on my bench, but this is another one. I'm rebuilding it. So I bought some new jaws for the vise. This is the new jaw. This one here, I put it on. But hang on. See this here, guy? Well, what we're up against here, I tried to grind another spot for the screwdriver. Try to take that out. And another thing I did was with the chisel, I tried to turn the screw. I have had some results with that in the past, like you hammer it and it starts it. But lo and behold, this one's not cooperating. So what we're going to endeavor this morning is what we're going to weld a nut on here. That's, well, hang on. I gotta explain to you. These easy outs, easy out. That's the understatement. Hang on, I'll sit down here. That's the understatement of the year, easy out. There's no such thing as an easy out. And over the year, I'm a few years old, and over the years I've never had success with easy outs. The swirly type or the straight type, or there'd be only one. I've thought of this. Maybe buy a set. They're a reverse bit, and it's got a kind of a grabber affair, and you drill a hole, and when you get to the end, it grabs, but it's going the other way. It's a reverse bit. I don't know the name, and I have to think about that when I'm on the computer, and someday I'm gonna buy a set, because that would be the answer to this probably. If it's not, but what we're gonna do here is hang on, I'll swing this around. I'll show you what we have here. See, we have a nut that we're going to weld onto the screw in the center here. And when that's red hot, then we're going to take the impact and we're going to take it out. And we're going to do the welding with the TIG here, a Maxstar 150 STH by Miller. It's plugged into 110. I could plug it into 220, but we're gonna try the 110. I have it pumped up to about 95. I was gonna say 95 pounds per square inch. 95 amps, and that may be a little bit too much, because I'm gonna lower that a little bit there. Around 75 amps, because the rod we're using is this. I can't even tell what. I think that's 13. It's 70-13 or 60-13. I don't remember, but this is the smallest stuff I have, so it'll fit in here pretty good. I have some other stuff here. This is, that's 13 too. That's 60-13, that one there. So, but we're going to try the small one first, see how that works. And then, so I'm going to set you up. I'm going to turn you on, bring you on board, but hang on, I'll swing you around. I'll bring you on board, but then I'll point you away. You won't be able to see me welding, because I don't make enough money with this video stuff to even buy a card to pay it, put in the camera. So I'm not about It's just because first of all, I'm gonna weld it. I'm gonna show you once I finish welding, but you guys don't have to see me welding. And I don't know that my camera, my Canon Vixia there, it can take a guy welding, and it probably shut off and never turn back on again. So okay, so yeah, stand by in there. Once I'm all set up, I'll bring you back. Before I do the welding, I'll probably have my hands full. But I'll bring you back, tell you, and I'll point just towards the sky when I'm welding, and then we'll show you the results after. Okay, stand by. Done some welding. This one here, I took the cap off, but it's still stuck inside there, so we'll have to resort to, I think, drilling and tapping on that one. But this one here, hang on, I got it. As you can see, it came out. So that's what we got. So this one's a success. I don't know if I can. It's not a total success. It's just partial. Well, like most things, right? Well, here is this. See, I have see the head of the screws here. I had welded it, and it broke the screw. This one here decided. This one here is heavier. This one here decided to come out. So I don't know. Hang on. I was gonna try something here. I'm gonna try to. Yeah, it's gonna go. Not the best for the screwdriver though. See, that's the electrician, eh? Always working with the pliers. Now, I thought I had a hammer out there. Ah, here. I use this here instead. Hey, pliers and a screwdriver, eh? Nothing better. Which side is This is the side here. This is the side that still has the screw. Oops. Oh, maybe I can get a grip on it. Yeah. See, these are the old jaws, eh? It could still been good, but for the price, I decided to get a new set of jaw. See, they send you. Hang on, I'll turn this welder off. In the bag, they send you a new jaw and 2 screws, and then that's it. See, you stick that in there. It's all of about around 20 bucks. So it's not. See, the heads are really muffed up, eh? This one was in the other that I showed you. I managed to take it out. So really muffed up, eh? And now I'm gonna try and take this out. I may end up, you know what? I don't break out my torches too often, eh? Because nowadays I don't have a contract, eh? And I won't tell you how I get them filled. But I don't have a contract, and they charge you an arm and a leg. Anyway, they charge you an arm and a leg for the contract, and I'm gonna set up here, put some this is all I have, is some release all. Release all. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on here. There's some stuff there, like everybody's got their little claim to fame there. There's other stuff that's better, probably. I'll bring you back, okay? I want to take the gear off, the welding gear off there, like the hat, and put away the welder, and then I'll bring it back. My big belly. Okay, so I brought you back there. We're gonna clean this once before we put the other jaw in there. See, we have a little nib sticking out here, and I'm just hoping that we can get a grip on it. There. If I can get a, hang on now. This is we're gonna shock it. Hang on, there's, okay. Woo, look at that, folks. I got some slack on it. Now, it looks like it's going to be a success story. Ooh. I'm gonna have to do this. Ooh, a little bit at a time. Hang on. See these vice grips? They're built to grab with a crescent, eh? Yeah, she's coming. She says she doesn't like to cooperate, but she will. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta work her, eh? Well, that's it. You gotta do what you gotta do, eh? She's just tight. Ah, well, I won't see nothing. Because now they ask you, hey, if you have, where did I put that Kickaboo Joy Juice? That release all. Release all that doesn't release too much. But it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. I don't like the smell of that stuff. And we're gonna get it. It's getting looser and looser as I shouldn't talk till I get it out. I don't know why those screws are so far into the vise. There. Let's let's get enthused here, eh? You can tell it's not coming out easy yet. It's probably many years of rust, eh? We're gonna take the tap there and chase those treads. Once see, inside was all dried up, eh? See the top end there. So needless to say, that it didn't. Oh, that's right. I want to find out that's a coarse tread, but God knows what size that is. Hopefully, it looks like a 3/8. Yeah. I just gotta find the right one. 3/8 by something. It's a coarse thread anyways. 5/16. Could that be? Could be, yeah. Now, where? Hang on, folks. I'll get out of that frame here for a second. I have to dig out that battery here. Should have been all ready with this. Hang on, I'll get some oil. Who was it? It was here. Some fluid film. I like to use that stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All over the tools. That's a brilliant. Must have bottomed out, eh? I don't have a bottom cap, so that'll have to do. Yeah, that was a brilliant move to spray that fluid film all over the place, eh? Don't ask me how I do it, folks. It's easy for me. Yeah, old Sneelock. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Ooh, there's a tube. You remember this here? Valco Cincinnati HV350. I like that stuff. These guys are probably saying, he gets a lot of money from those guys. No, I don't get nothing, but I still like it. Even if you're not sponsored by those guys, you can still like it, eh? Oh, yeah. Well, I was gonna say, hang on, I'm cleaning the muck off the tap there. I'm out of frame there, somewhat, before I put it away. I'm not organized, but I'm not clean. But it's still better than nothing. Okay, so see, this here goes like that. See that, folks? Well, hang on. This is just a mock-up. I'm gonna take the wire brush, and I'm gonna brush the back side of that. Boom. Hey. There. Look at that. Hey, just like new. Yeah, but see, I can see a little bit of space in the back there, so I'm gonna clean that real good. But okay, before I leave you guys, I just want to show you something. It's I got this on my workbench. See this here? The other day I said, what is that anyways? Where did I get that? And see that? Doo-wop. Now, what is that, eh? And you know what it is, folks? It's remember at the camp there, the handle and the ball, the red ball for sanding the deck. Those of you that didn't have seen it, you go back in the videos a few, maybe a month ago, and there's a video about how to sand the deck without kneeling down and really it's probably my best invention this year. Yeah, best invention this year. I wanted to see that, eh? I left you guys last winter, eh? I told you before we left for the camp, I said, I want this all cleaned up, this bench, before we get back to it next winter. So I get back here, ready to start up. And it's the same way it was when I left. You didn't do nothing. Oh well. Hey, maybe we'll clean this year, eh? Wouldn't that be? And I have a few other videos to do about. Some people want to see what I have in my sheds, eh? Well, the one at the camp, it's too late. The one here, that's coming up. But you gotta, hey, if I show you what's in there, you gotta not tell. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the process. Now, it's not a big success. Took one out, well, two of them, okay, on the other part of the vise. I didn't necessitate to do any welding. But the welding part, that's about what I had the most success in my life with is like even on motors, eh? Like even the studs on the exhaust manifolds. Studs on the exhaust manifold, I'll tell you, I'd blow a hole with it. Well, there's a story with one of those too, eh? I had rebuilt a 4-cylinder Continental engine for a Jeep. It wasn't my Jeep, it was a job I had got when I was young. I had rebuilt the engine, like re-ring it and redone the head. So I put it all together and then I put it in the Jeep, and then I noticed the exhaust manifold, it had a stud that was broken in the exhaust manifold, eh? So the engine's on the come along, so I just draw it back up 2 or 3 feet just to be at the right height for the torches, eh? So I light the torches and I heat that stud inside the exhaust manifold. See, the exhaust manifold is made out of cast, and that stud is steel, eh? So the steel will come red hot, and the exhaust manifold won't be the same color, eh? You gotta point to the right spot, but you can blow right through, and then you clean it up with the torches there. You don't blow the threads though, because if you blow too much, you're gonna blow the threads too. And then what you do is you just chase the threads with a tap after, and boom. Anyway, the story. This was a garage, and the Jeep was in the garage, eh? Because I had to come along, eh? And the engine. Well, guess what? The gas tank in those Jeeps were under the seat. Okay, and when I blew the hole, the sparks went flying underneath the Jeep, and they caught fire, eh? So I dropped the motor just sideways, whatever way in there. I took the chains off, and then my father was outside. He lived next door, eh? See, when I yelled, eh, and he come over to give me a hand, and I had taken it out of gear, but it was hard to push, eh? Because those rear ends, I don't know if they had lock rear ends or what they had in those Jeeps, but it was hard to push. But anyways, managed to push it out of the garage, and it was in the winter time, and we took my father had a shovel and I had a shovel, and we shoveled enough snow that we managed to get the fire out before we burned the Jeep. And I never told the customer that his Jeep almost went up in flames. So okay, that's it for the story for today. No, I wasn't supposed to tell a story, but it just, like, sometimes you just think of these things when you're... The whole thing was putting the... Yeah, I really like the looks of this, eh? See that, folks? The vise, eh? Well, half the vise. See the new jaw? Dirty, eh? Some kind of glue on there. There. Nothing. I'm gonna fix this up. It's on its way. I have it all apart, believe it or not. The screw part is here. Everything's apart. So, anyways, I'll get it fixed up, and before the end of the summer, I mean, before the end of the winter, I'll get it all fixed up, and I'll have another vise. It's either gonna be for the camp, or end up at my son's place. He doesn't have a vise, so we'll see. Anyways, I don't know if he needs a vise. Why? He pokes around, but he doesn't get into big stuff like me, like rear ends and stuff like that. Okay, said enough. Don't forget, folks, comments are welcome, and as usual, the better ones are yet to come. I enjoyed doing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I will see you in the next one.